Hello once again on Cowboy Insiders. The Dallas Cowboys still on the market for franchising a new players. There is a powerful players the team could sign from the other NFL teams. As the new NFL season approaches, the Dallas Cowboys are the ones again on the most talked about the franchises in football. With a passionate fan base and the other most recognizable brands in sports, the Cowboys always enter every off-season with high expectations on their franchise. So the team owner Jerry Jones has repeatedly stated that his ultimate goal is to bring another championship to the Dallas. However, achieving that goal requires more than just maintaining the current roster. It requires bold moves, strategic trades, and the addition of the inherent talent from another NFL teams across the league. Because of this, the Cowboys front office has been closely monitoring several star players from different National Football League teams franchises who could potentially become the trade target or the future signings in the Dallas Cowboys. So, they are some of the strongest players the Dallas could attempt to bring from the other teams from strengthen their roster. Max Crosby is a defensive superstar from the Raiders. One of the most exciting players from the Cowboys could target is a defensive end Max Crosby from Las Vegas Raiders. Crosby has developed into one of the most dominant pass rushers in the entire NFL. Known for his relentless motor and incredible ability to pressure quarterbacks, Crosby has consistently ranked among the league leaders in sacks and quarterback pressure. For the Cowboys, acquiring Crosby would instantly transform the defensive line, pairing him with a star linebacker, Micah Parsons, who has been already extended the contract in the Dallas Cowboys, would create a terrifying defensive duo capable of overwhelming opposing offenses. With two elite pass rushers attacking from the both sides of the line's quarterback across the league would face the constant pressure whenever they play against the Dallas. That's why the Dallas Cowboys still focusing on the Max Crosby from Raiders, who has already signed a new contract in the Raiders, but still now the Dallas Cowboys want to resign a Max Crosby in the Dallas Cowboys. George Pickens, he is explosive receiver from Steelers. Another potential target for the Cowboys is a wide receiver George Pickens from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pickens is widely recognized for his spectacular catches, athletics, ability, and confidence on the field. His ability to make difficult receptions to a tight coverage has made him one of the most exciting young receiver in the National Football League. If the Dallas were able to acquire a Pickens, he could form an incredible receiving partnership with CeeDee Lamb. And we have seen CeeDee Lamb have already signed a new contract with the Dallas for extension for 4 years in the Dallas Cowboys, which have been worth about 71 millions up to 100 millions for 4 years. With a Lamb drawing attention from defenses, Pickens would have more opportunities to exploit one-on-one coverage. This would give a quarterback Dak Prescott another powerful weapon in the passing game. Such move could elevate the Cowboys' offense to one of the most explosive units in the National Football League. Myles Garrett. He is an elite edge rusher from the Browns, another superstar that has occasionally appeared in a trade speculation in the defensive, and Myles Garrett from the Cleveland Browns. Garrett is a widely considered one of the best defensive players in the football, which is NFL. His combination of the speed, strength, and techniques make him extremely difficult for offensive linemen to stop. If the Cowboys ever managed to trade for the Garrett, their defense would instantly become one of the most featured units in the entire league. Imagine if defensive front featuring Micah Parsons and Myles Garrett attacking opposing quarterback. This would create a constant disruption and could dramatically increase the Cowboys' chance of dominating a games defensively. The next is Patrick Surtain too, a lockdown corner from Broncos. The Cowboys could also look to strengthen their secondary by targeting elite cornerback Patrick Surtain too from the Denver Broncos. Surtain has quickly developed into one of the best young defensive backs in the NFL. Known for his excellent coverage skills, physical and play style, and ability to shoot down top receivers, Surtain is considered a cornerstone defensive player. For the Dallas, adding a lockdown cornerback like Surtain would dramatically improve the defense's ability to contain opposing passing attack. So having a player who can neutralize an opponent's best receivers allow the defensive coordinator to use more aggressive strategies, including blitz packages and complete coverage schemes. Derrick Henry also is the one of powerful running back from a Titans that the Dallas Cowboys want to resign for a long-term project. Although the Cowboys already have talented offensive players, but the adding of powerful running back could further strengthen the offenses for the Dallas Cowboys. Those players who can strengthen the offenses of the Dallas Cowboys is Derrick Henry. One player who can be mentioned in various discussions with the Dallas Cowboys is Derrick Henry from Tennessee Titans. Henry is the one of the most dominant running backs of the modern era. Known for his incredible strength and ability to break tackles, he has consistently ranked among the league-leading rusher. If a Dallas were to acquire Henry, the team would gain a powerful rushing attacks that could control the pace of the games. A strong running game would also take a pressure off Dak Prescott and make a Cowboys offense more balanced. So, the Dallas Cowboys strategy for building a championship team will be engaged due to the many strong players that the Dallas Cowboys want to sign. The Cowboys understand that competing for championship requires both star players and a depth across the roster. While the team already has inherent talent like Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons, adding additional staff from other teams could push the Dallas to next level. Owner Jerry Jones has always been willing to take a bold risk when the believers most could bring the Cowboys closer to the winning a Super Bowl. If the Dallas successfully acquire even one of the players mentioned above, the entire balance of the power in the NFL could shift the Dallas Cowboys to the Super Bowl winners. The Dallas Cowboys remain one of the most ambitious franchises in professional football with the resources, popularity, and leadership of the owner of the team, Jerry Jones. The team is always searching for ways to improve. Targeting star players from the NFL teams could be the key to building a roster capable of competing on a championship. If the Dallas manage to bring a talent like a Max Crosby, a George Pickens, Myles Garrett, Patrick Surtain too, or a Derrick Henry, the Cowboys could become one of the most dominant